Noam Chomsky is a college professor, a linguist, political science person who I've been looking at his little presentations off and on for a few years, and I find him to be a very wise man. He's now, of course, talking a lot about what's happening in Israel, and whereas a few months ago, he's 95 now, I think, and he was kind of letting his beard grow out, and he was looking kind of rusty and musty. Now, I was surprised to find this morning that he's gotten clean shaven, and he looks like somebody that's drunk 2 or 3 cups of coffee, and he really is feeling a burning desire to talk about that this genocide needs to be stopped. So I looked at him and I thought, my God, he's so animated. And one of the things I've been working on with these videos is for me not to speak in a slow, halting way, which is a bit of my way. I was confronted at Dartmouth College when I was a sophomore by some guys who were sitting around drinking beer one night and telling me how slow I talk. And of course, from somebody from a large East Coast city, I seem to them to be somnambulant. But here I am, 85, and my thoughts pop into my mind, but not quite as fast as they used to. So doing these videos, I want to be somewhat interesting in hopes that somebody will someday find it interesting. So I look at Noam Chomsky and how fluent he is. He's never been a super fast talker, but he's picked it up under these dire circumstances, and I just admire the hell out of him. Not to get sidetracked onto Joe Biden, but such a contrast. Of course, Bernie Sanders is the same way. Bernie's older than Joe Biden, and he's so fluent, and his thoughts come so smoothly and easily for him, and so quickly. I could get all psychobabble about it and say that the people who are more pure, like I think the people who are sticking up for underdogs who are getting killed, their minds are more free. But I would probably get criticized for, oh, Jan, you think everything is psychological. Well, that's sort of true. I sort of do. But I do know that there are other factors in play. Heredity, life experiences. Poor Joe having his wife and daughter killed in a car accident when he was in his 30s. These things bear down on people. But it's wonderful to see people like Noam Chomsky and Bernie Sanders, and there's a list, a long list. We could add a number of actresses. Come on, Jan, say her name. That did Sophie's Choice. But anyway, I'm talking about me now, but I'm trying to keep moving. And this is also true of my studying of Spanish. I think as I push my brain to remember the vocabulary, it's like doing push-ups mentally. And while I started out wanting to learn Spanish so I could talk to people, I'm now also realizing, as I realize I'll probably never become fluent, but I'm getting more and more words and more confidence. But along with it, I'm realizing more and more that this is my attempt to keep my mind perking along. And it's kind of working. It's kind of working. So much about that.